name is Felix Fontanes Joaquin, and I'm here to make you smile. I want to ask you a personal question. Have you ever felt really alone, to the point where you wish that other people actually knew what you were feeling? And then after a while, you just wanted somebody to acknowledge you and just to make you feel better, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anybody?
Yep.
Well, on December 24th, 2009, at approximately 8:36 a.m., my uncle, who was suffering from cancer, he died. He just recently passed away. I spent Christmas basically in front of a TV. I don't even remember the show that I was actually watching. Or how Abraham Winslow states, where I was missing one of my sections in the pyramid. So I lost my self-esteem and my self-actualization. Basically, I didn't know who I was for a moment. I actually wanted somebody to come up to me, actually, help me out and everything. And only one of my friends, after 6 months of my uncle recently passing away, I actually got to, feel happy for myself. How does this actually apply to my topic? Well, the Golden Gate Bridge. It's 9,000 feet long, and its height is approximately 8,000. But from the platform, it's about 300 feet from the water. The Golden State Bridge is the most famous place for suicide jumpers. Almost 1,200 people have died since it actually opened. But when you leave the bridge and you actually try to hit the water, you have a 98% chance of actually dying, 2% of living. 26 actual survivors actually lived. Kevin Hines is actually one of those survivors. And from one of the clips, from its interview, he actually said this.
He said, "Will you take my picture?" I was like, "Your picture? Well, I'm going to kill myself. What is wrong with you?" You see the tears pouring out my face, but she could. She was on her own hype. So I took the camera, took a picture, said, "Miss, have a nice day." Turned back to the traffic, turned to the bay, said, "Fuck it, nobody cares." Pardon my French. And I hurled over the bridge.
Alright, I'm about to show you 3 pictures. This is one of them. It's about a man walking down the street, but I want you to actually think about what they're feeling, what it makes you feel, and what it's actually happening if you actually seen it in your lifetime. Sitting by the steps, just a little kid, or maybe just a homeless on the street. These 3 pictures have the same thing in common. They all are going through the same thing. They're going through some depression, or they're going through something, and maybe they're actually just waiting for somebody to say something and just smile at them or say hi. You might get this after you actually said hi. Have you ever had that feeling where somebody actually knows, you don't know the person that's actually there, and then you're like, oh my God, who's that person? He say hi to me, and you feel really happy. Even like weeks after, you still feel happy. You get smiles that are, from side to side kind of thing. Well, the Free Hugs campaign, it actually does that. It's random people just assembling and wanting to go out there and just hug people for no reason. Just to make their day. And one man actually made this campaign in 2006, and he started by going to a party. Like, these are his actual words. I went out to a party one night, and a completely random person came up to me and gave me a hug. I felt like a king. It was the greatest thing that actually happened to me. So I actually went out, I'm part of it, and actually went out and got to meet a woman named Helen. This woman, I met her in New York City. I was with a sign, free hugs, trying to get people to actually hug me. I got a few, and then I met this woman. She was sitting down. She had a depressed face, and when she actually looked up at me, I'm like, "Do you want a free hug?" I actually offered her. She actually accepted, and she cried in my arms. And actually, later on, within 5 minutes, she told me that her husband recently passed away like 5 years ago, and this is the only type of kindness that she actually had within the last 5 years. So, what I'm trying to get across to you guys is that if if me, if we just all come together we could actually become like firemen, policemen, you know, instead of like having the contradiction of getting a degree or getting like in danger and altering sacrifices. You could actually just help anybody out just by smiling. Thank you.